I was looking at the latest Australia Post catalogue and saw this nice and nifty Arcade Gamer thing which looks just like a Gameboy on it. I thought that would be very interesting to check out, seeing as it's only $25 and this is a gaming channel and I like to look at weird stuff. There's also these other things, the Retro Gamer and TV Gamer, like a fight stick and controllers. But I got that, went to my local post office. This was actually the last one they had. So it's the nice and nifty Arcade Gamer. Retro style portable gamer including 400 games, 3-inch color screen with button controls and an arcade in your pocket. So it definitely looks like a Game Boy Pocket on the back. 3-inch LCD display, strangely 620 games this time compared to 400. 6 hours of gameplay on the go, rechargeable battery included. It's kind of interesting that you can connect it to your TV via AV cable, and I'm pretty sure this is just some Chinese thing that they've packaged for like Christmas coming up soon for presents or whatever, because it says specifically packed for Australian Postal Corporation. So I don't know what the manufacturer of this thing actually is. Now, I've had to re-record this first section, so I've actually already opened it, and this is it. When I first took it out of the box, it had a screen protector on it that was very poorly fitted, like it wasn't on properly and it was peeling along the top, so I just took that off. It wasn't on properly. I don't like screen protectors when they're not on properly. Now I've got a Game Boy Pocket here, which I noticed today there's something wrong with the screen, like the screen on this Pocket's going bad. It's got kind of a bubble thing in the screen and it's not looking very well, but anyway. It's almost the same size as the Pocket, it's the same width, it's just a bit shorter, it's the same thickness. The screen's a little bit bigger. And then on the top there's the power switch, mini USB for charging, and at first I thought that was a headphone jack, but it's actually the video out 2.5mm jack as well. So in the box you get the mini USB cable and the video out cable, so there's the 2.5mm jack. I don't think it's going to focus on that. And then just like video and mono audio. There's a very simple instruction book, or instruction sheet rather. Not much really. So another thing I noticed is under here there's a battery, and it's actually one of the Nokia style BL5C batteries, which Nokia used to use in a lot of their old phones, except not the N-Gage. I'm pretty sure the N-Gage one is a BL6C or something, because this one is thinner than the one in the N-Gage. I think that was about all to look at there, so I'll turn it on. Now, first thing you'll notice is the screen is really dull and doesn't look very good. So when you first turn it on, it kind of flashes bright and then goes dull. Really don't know why that is. In person the screen does not look good at all, and the viewing angle is pretty terrible. So it kind of looks better on the camera than it does in person. The control pad is a bit bigger than the one on the Pocket, but it still doesn't feel very good. It's kind of firm and squishy, and the whole thing presses in, unlike the Pocket does a bit, kind of, but it definitely feels worse than the Pocket control pad. These buttons just feel like normal buttons, there's nothing special about them. It's also got this kind of very rough texture, which it's a choice, I guess. It's probably a bit too rough. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's just a reset button. Volume. So I will rearrange things a bit and we'll take a closer look. The camera, the screen has a very poor viewing angle. It doesn't look too bad on the camera, but it's very dull and just hard to see. We've got a bunch of games on here, and I'm pretty sure that it is just going to repeat over and over. I'll turn the sound down a bit. Like there's Street Fighter 201, whatever that is. Contra 24 in 1, Contra Force. But we'll go back to just the first one. Tiger Hilly. What is this? Okay, well that's a kind of strange thing. I'll go down to something that looks a bit more familiar, like Street Fighter 201, whatever that is. Street Fighter 2010, okay. I don't think I've ever played this before. Still very hard for me to see on the screen as well. Okay, so this doesn't look like a Street Fighter game. Have a look at something else quickly. How about Bubble Bobble Part? Definitely looks better on the camera than it does in person. And I don't think I've ever played this version of Bubble Bobble. Oops. Okay, well that's probably enough looking at the actual screen. I'll plug it into the RetroTink and get some direct capture to see what that's like. Okay, so I've now got this connected through that AV cable into my RetroTink 2X multi-format. There seems to be something a bit dodgy about that like 2.5mm connection going into the system. Hopefully it doesn't do it now, but the screen was kind of all flickery when I was just testing this before. But it's working for now, so we'll have a look at some stuff here. And there is definitely just a repeated list of games here, because if we go back a little bit, there's Tower of Jiraga and Elevator Action, and wherever it was. There, again, Tower of Jiraga and Elevator Action. But we'll go back to Bubble Bobble, because we're just looking at this on the actual system screen. And it's got that touchgameplay.com website down the bottom. If you go to that, there's just like a very bare bones, unfinished website with very little stuff on it. Now, I'm not sure what system this game would have been originally from. It's much more playable when you can actually see what's going on. Oops. But yeah, that's pretty clearly Bubble Bobble. Now there's one here called EnchantQ, which I'm pretty sure this is a ROM hack of Snow Bros. Or... because I tried looking up the title EnchantQ and I couldn't see anything, and it's definitely a ROM hack of Snow Bros. If I can do it there. Oops. So yeah, that's that, which is pretty weird. And there are some NES games on here. Like if we go to this Contra 24-in-1 that I mentioned before, it seems to be another kind of... I don't know if this is also a ROM hack, but it's got like this cheat menu type thing. And yeah, it's just the NES version of Contra, with probably poor emulation, which I'm not a very good judge of that. And I'm also not very good at this game. It seems too slow for some reason. Oh no. I forgot you could go in the water. Oops. But yeah, it's not a very good version of this. There's also some really weird stuff like this Angry Birds, or Angry Bird, and then when we go to it, it's just Anger Bird. So this is obviously some kind of fake ROM hack, which I think I wasn't actually supposed to break these ice blocks or whatever they are, so I was supposed to like climb up them to get to that door. Yeah, but it's not very good. And it has a version of Tetris. Don't know what version of Tetris this is either. But it works, I guess. It's definitely Tetris. What is Elf Legend, and why is there like a Charmander and a Teletubby? John or Pika? What is this? What is this? It's really not good, whatever it is. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Alright, one last one. We'll see what Packland is. Okay, so this is definitely... actually, no, I'm not sure what this is. Okay. What? It's like the controls are wrong. It's not using the, like, plus control pad. It's using, like, the A, B, X, Y buttons to move, and the control pad jumps. This is incredibly strange. Alright, well, I'd say this device is definitely not very good, but at least it was only $25 and kind of a weird thing to check out. And so it does have some actual games on there, but also some ROM hacks and weird stuff. But I hope it was an interesting thing to check out, like I thought it was. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.